So for my texture hunt, I found a bunch of smaller objects that are flat enough that I can put paper on top to do a rubbing. Make sure whatever you gather, you have permission to use. To make your rubbing, pick your first object, grab a piece of paper, and something to take the rubbing with. This could be a pencil or a crayon. I'm going to put the paper on top of my texture, and I'm just going to start in the corner because I want to fill my paper with a bunch of different textures. I'll start with a colored pencil, and I'm using the side of it. And I'm just rubbing back and forth. So this coaster is very rough and bumpy, and you can see the texture of it showing up really well on my paper. Another thing I found was a leaf outside my door. I think what I'll do is I'll put the leaf in a different section, and I'll use a different color. All right, I'm feeling where my leaf is. Might need to pick it up and check. And then again, I'm using the side of my pencil. And I can start to see where my leaf is. I don't want to use the tip of my pencil, or I might poke a hole in my paper. Now, if you find a leaf like I did, these are really fun to make rubbings with, but you want to make sure, if you want the best rubbing, to use the back side of the leaf, not the front. The back has the veins sticking out higher. It has a better texture. I can feel the veins in the back much more than I can from the front. And you can see all those veins with my leaf there. Also found this other mitt that has a circle bumpy texture. It's soft, so I'm definitely going to need to rub this carefully. Some textures might not show up as nicely as other textures. My bumpy texture isn't really showing up on my paper. I will try with a crayon and see if that helps. It's there. There we go. I had to push a little bit harder, and I had to use a crayon. Sometimes with art, if the first thing you try doesn't work, try something different. I also found this other coaster. Now this is really bumpy and lumpy. I'm not sure. It might end up putting a hole in my paper, so I'm going to be very careful when I use my pencil and rub. Oh yeah, I can see the texture along the outside of the coaster. And then the inside. Alright, so this one had a couple different textures in it. Alright, so I hope you have fun creating different textures on your paper. And now it's your turn.